Alright YouTube, how you doing? So what we're doing today is a engine flush and engine oil change on a 2006 Chrysler 300 SRT. Here's the vehicle. I got it already up on ramps here. Give you a shot of the car here. In the garage, I got my timer on and it's running for 15 minutes. Now, the flush I use is this stuff right here. This is Liqui-Moly engine flush, and you basically add this to the crankcase. Sorry, bear with me, I'm on my cell phone. Yeah, it's 600 milliliters, which is the total bottle, to the engine crankcase, and then you let the vehicle idle. You don't drive it, idle it for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna go 15 minutes on this. Now, my car here has, let's see, I have 120,000.
To lift and elevate the whole bodybuilding.
123,769 miles. So I always run the full synthetic 040. What it requests, usually Mobil 1. Sometimes I've run Shell Rotella T6. I have run Amsoil in the past, but it's very expensive, but it's good stuff. What I'm going to do here, though, is after I do this 15-minute, I'm going to do a little extra here, and I'm going to dump this cheap oil in. Keep the old filter on. Dump in the cheap oil after I drain what's currently in here right now. Run this for probably, I might even take it for a drive, I don't know, just something around the block or something. Then bring it back on the ramps. Then dump this all out to get all the detergents and whatnot completely gone from leftover. Now, some people do this flush, then they just drain it and put their new filter on and put new oil in there. But I'm going to do this extra little flush. And then when I'm done, though, with that secondary flush, here's what I'm putting in. I'm going to put Euro formula. This is the correct spec for this motor. 6.1 liter Hemi. It's a 0 weight 40, full synthetic. And I'm using the M1 204A filter. I also bought a new 16-quart drain pan, even though I have a couple already. But this way I'm going to be draining basically what's in here, which is a total of 7 quarts, plus another 5 what I add. So we're going to be around, 12, 13 quarts of oil that it collects. So what I want you to know, if you could hear too, you want to hear that, here's that, you got that Hemi tick. It's always present. People always say, oh, it's normal, it's normal. But what I'm hoping I can do after I do the flush and get that new oil in there, I want this motor and this idle and everything just to kind of smooth out. It's not having a problem per se, but it's just preventative maintenance. I want to keep this baby running good. I love this car. I've done a few things to it already. As you can see, I got a K&N cold air intake. That already came with the car. I bought the car used with 55,000 miles on it, and I got a couple bonuses when I bought it. That was one of them. He had a dirty old filter, so I just bought the conical filter, put that on there. As far as the vehicle is a little dirty, but this is fully loaded. It's got the rear video entertainment system, full navigation, Uconnect, loaded. It's got the heated. These are the most comfortable seats I've ever had in a car. The 2 front seats are fantastic. Got a ton of rear leg room. I have kids, so they can chill back here. Let me unlock the car.
Because when you think about it,
chill back here, take long trips. It's very comfortable, very smooth, has a ton of power. Here is the DVD system. Works great. I got three pairs of wireless headphones. Let's see what else I have here. It had the factory kicker sound system, which was good, don't get me wrong, but I wanted a little bit more bass. Oh, also too, I added this, you can see this is a ZL1 add-on. This is a wicker bill designed specifically for this car. and you rivet it in. You actually have to drill in and place rivets into the factory, a little lip spoiler that's already on there. I actually did not do this. I went down, if you live in Southern California, the company is actually in Rancho Bernardo, and if you buy something from them, you take them the vehicle, they will install it for you for free. So I did that actually on Christmas Day last year. So I love the way it looks, kind of just gives it a little bit more aggressiveness, and it just kind of completes the whole look of the car. It's very fast, black on black, got the Brembos. I upgraded to R1 concept, slotted and drilled rotors. You can see right there. There's the Brembo calipers. And then I did a subwoofer upgrade, a custom fiberglass box that goes right here on the driver's side. And I put a 12-inch Infinity sub. Amp and everything is under here. You can't see it, but it is a Diamond Audio D300 amplifier, bridged to 4 ohms, so it's pushing a clean 300 watts. And I got an audio control LC2i that's taking the signal from the factory subwoofer connection, which was right here, runs it all the way down, so it's got a real strong signal. But it sounds nice, it really does. And then I also have the bass knob right here. This is so I can adjust the bass output on the fly. This little thing right here is a switch. I gotta find a home for it. But it's a switch for the illuminated SRT badge. This thing is cool as hell. They have them in different colors. I just got white. You can see right there. I'll actually turn it on for you. It's off right now. But this just kind of completes the look. It looks really good at night, especially with the parking lights on, which are amber. So we'll switch it to on. Bam. There we go. Look at that. It's actually, camera can't even connect it. It's like too bright. But that's what it looks like. See if I can get it. Yeah. It's so bright, it's actually creating like an optical flare on the camera. Bear with me, guys. This is just a phone camera off an old Note 3. Boom, right there. So you get the gist of it. Then if you put the parking lights on, parking lights on. I got amber fog lights. Amber. There you go. Yeah, looks mean. Also got some eyelids. I got these from some guy on eBay who lived in Germany, and they're just 3M stick. Gives you the mad eye look without having to get totally new headlights or whatever, and they just stick right on. It's the correct paint code, the brilliant black crystal paint job, so it matches the car perfectly. I changed. This is one of the first mods I did, was get rid of that ugly chrome waffle grill. Personally, I think this is a grill that should come factory on the SRTs, this black mesh grill, but it looks totally cool. 37 bucks for this thing. Unbelievable, on eBay. And then I paid, this is a custom chrome. Usually this is gold, the Chrysler ribbon, but I got a custom one in chrome. That just glues right in there. And that's pretty much my car. Oh, and I need to get some new fog light lenses. I mean, these things are scuffed up. You can see how dirty they are. But I went with one of those headlight restore kits. Used all the little polishing pads, and it took a lot of the haze out. Like, you couldn't even see through it before. Now you can see it real good. So, let's see where we are. We got about 10 more minutes. No, about 8 more minutes on the idle. I've done about 8 minutes here. And what I'll do is I'll shut the camera off, I'll get underneath, I'll show you the draining of all the old oil, and we'll go from there, okay?